teaches black people to love each other.
His was one of the most high-profile assassinations of the civil rights era. And more than a half-century later, the convictions of the two men found guilty of murdering civil rights leader Malcolm X in 1965 have been overturned. Last year, the Manhattan District Attorney teamed up with the lawyers of Muhammad Aziz and Khalil Islam to conduct an inquiry into the case. And they found that the FBI and New York police withheld evidence that could have changed the outcome of the trial. Aziz and Islam served 20 years in prison, even though a third man confessed to the shooting. The men were released in the 1980s, but Islam died in 2009.
The event that brought us to court today should never have occurred. I'm an 83-year-old man who was victimized by the criminal justice system.
Like Aziz and Islam, the man who confessed to killing was a member of the Nation of Islam. Malcolm X was a preacher in the movement until just a year before his death. This is the ballroom where Malcolm X was shot as he was beginning a speech during a crowded gathering. He'd gained a national prominence as the voice of the Nation of Islam, but later he split with the group and had told many that they saw him as a traitor. Investigators suspect the group's leadership had him killed because they viewed him as a rival. But the rights groups say the court's decisions to exonerate Aziz and Islam is not only about shedding light on the truth. They say it's also about the racism inherent in the US political and justice systems.
The fact that these two men have been exonerated, I think, reveals an irony about the United States that has always existed, which is even in the context of a black liberation leader who had not done anything wrong was assassinated, the people who are held responsible and wrongfully convicted are black men.
It took more than 50 years for justice for Aziz and Islam, but many still wonder how many innocent people are still waiting for justice. Muttalip Erdogan, TRT World, New York.